Hey, good afternoon, my people of Nigeria, my brothers and sisters in Africa, my followers from around the world. This is Smart Mado Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International. Yeah, how y'all doing? It's a bright Saturday afternoon here. Earlier it was very, very cold, but it's warming up now. You see the way I'm dressed. It was very, very cold, extremely cold. Yeah, but this morning things are beginning to warm up. Yes, I invite you guys to this broadcast, and I hope you had the opportunity to appraise me. You know, I did. I'm going through a self-appraisal, and I want, you know, what people think about me. You know, just feel free. Write it the way you are, as long as you are honest about your opinion and not being driven by any other thing. Just say exactly how you perceive me from your heart of heart and in your own words. Yes. And especially with my activities in Nigeria for as long as you have known me. Yes. So it helps me. I need it very seriously, you know, to really evaluate the extent I have gone with this work, payless work. I am not asking anybody to pay me money. Yes, I don't take money from the system. I'm not looking for political appointment. I am just doing this as directed by the force that brought me about. Yes, I did not send myself on this mission. I represent a powerful force for good. Yes, a force that knows that something is not right with Nigeria. So that's what inspires me. That force is the force of the Almighty. Yes, I won't say that I'm a preacher, I'm a pastor, I am a prophet. But my words are never throwaway words, because they come not just from me. I am a vessel. Yes, I'm an instrument. Yes, I'm a voice for an amplifier. So that is exactly what is happening. And I was directed to speak to the people of Nigeria, so that speak truth to power, speak truth to darkness, bring light to the darkness in Nigeria. Yes, my message is a spiritual con, that any person who imbibes it, yes, will be set free. Yeah, I speak to all the people in bondage in Nigeria, that your bondage will be broken. But for it to be broken, you have to believe that it can be broken, because those who made that bondage possible are no superhuman beings. They are people like me and you, driven by economics and then the quest for power and control. And that is exactly what drives them. They come through politics, they come through religion, they come through other sources to bring a people down and hold them in captivity. So only they and their families will prosper. So that is a force that we must break. They are in the east, they are in the west, they are in the north, they are in the south, and they are everywhere. They are your brothers and sisters. They are our brothers and sisters. They dress like us, they speak like us, they eat like us, they have the same skin color like us, but they hate us more than we love them. They hate Nigeria more than we love them. So we must not go to sleep. For a very long time, we went to sleep while they were destroying our country. How long are we going to keep quiet while these criminals continue to wreck our country? They have essentially done a great job doing that, destroying the country. There is hardly anything left for Nigeria and the Nigerian people. For 64 years, they have been on a serial tirade of destruction. So we must stop them now. Conquer fear. Our fear is the fuel that drives them. The day we stop being afraid, the day we met the obstacle of tribalism and religious nationalism, I tell you, that day they will be on the run. And this is what we must do now, not tomorrow. I am not saying tomorrow. We must start right now. If you have a standing mirror, go into your mirror. Go to your mirror, go into your closet. Look at yourself. Look at your situation. Look at what is taking place in Nigeria. You have children, they are not able to feed. You are not able to feed them, not because you are lazy, but because you are handicapped, because you have no access to opportunity to make that happen. The mothers now have to tell their children, lie to them that they are fasting, that their church pastors are asking them to fast. That is why they cannot afford food. It's a lie. But that they have to lie to keep the children calm. How long are they going to continue to do that? So today, stand in front of your mirror and say that I can't take this anymore. That these people who are responsible for bringing our country on its belly, that we must confront them. Yes, confront them. That's what I said. Not appeal to them. They are children of Satan. Satan does not listen to appeal. You stand up to Satan. Yes, you stand up to him and tell him, I can't take nonsense anymore. I can't take your bullshit anymore. These are children of Satan. They are in the north. They are in the south. They are in the east. They are in the west. They benefit from making you poor. They benefit from your blood. They benefit from exploiting you. They have no right to do what they are doing. Remember, too, that the Almighty God gave you a set of rights when you were born. It's the only Almighty God that can give you that power. And when he gives you that power, that right, that came through your dominion over all things, including dominion over bad leadership. God gave you a set of rights called basic human rights or fundamental human rights. Now, what have you been doing with those rights? And I will itemize those rights to you. The right to your life, the right to your life, the right to your life, the right to choice, the right to choice, the right to freedom of expression, the right to freedom of expression, the right to freedom of association, the right to worship God the way you want to worship him, and the right to self-determination. Yes, that's why Bob Marley said, every man has got the right to decide his own destiny. And in the judgment, there will be no partiality. I tell you this today, that if you refuse to exercise your basic human rights, you are offending God. Because he told you, guard these rights jealously and defend them fiercely when they come under attack. What have you been doing with them? They stripped all Nigerians of their rights. In the midst of this hunger and trepidation, some people are buying private jets. They are buying yachts. Yes, they are buying SUVs. And our people are hungry. They don't care. A true leader who cares about his or her country will be the one at the forefront of demonstrating examples. You can't tell me to love Nigeria when you are not where you are unpatriotic. This is the type of Nigeria we have right now, and we don't want it anymore. That is old England Nigeria that we must destroy for a new Nigeria to emerge. And you must play your own part in making this happen. If you don't play a part, you will die. Just like millions are already dying. Every day, thousands of Nigerians die. Because we are a country that does not keep statistics. We are not able to extrapolate the number of people who are dying every day in our country for no just cause of their own. Not because God wanted them to die. Because some people, through their tragedy of leadership, are massacring our people. Look at our country. Which country on earth will have so much terrorist groups operating in the country? Like a country that has no army, a country that has no police. We don't have them anymore anyway. No security forces. The security forces work for the terrorists because they have infiltrated our armed forces. So we cannot be operationally effective. That is what is happening. Nigeria is stagnated. Nigeria is handicapped. Nigeria has been made dysfunctional by the action of a few people. And we think that keeping quiet is going to help us. We think that praying to Jesus is going to help us. We think that Allah will come down and help us. No, God has given us dominion. Why will God come down to use the same thing he has given to us? It is our making that we are where we are right now. We keep quiet over nonsense that takes place in our country. We say, oh, it's my brother that is doing it. I cannot talk about it. No, your brother is killing you. Your brother who loves you will not deprive you and your children of access to opportunity. They hate you, and so we must hate them. They hate you, so we must hate them. Are you aware that 30 million poor and defenseless Nigerian children are on the streets in the north of Nigeria. 30 million of them between age 6 and 15 years are on the streets of Nigeria doing absolutely nothing when they are supposed to be in class. Their peers across the world are inside the classes, you know, learning to be good people. What do they do? They turn them into weapons of destruction, into intimidating force in Nigeria. They tell them that it's Allah that made them the way they are. That Allah, you know, it's Allah. That no, Allah does not make you poor. Allah is not a bad man. Only a bad man will make his children poor. Allah did not tell the Hausa man that he's going to be poor forever. Allah did not tell the Hausa man that he's going to be a slave to a few Fulani elites all his life. Allah did not say that. So all those nonsense that they tell our people, we must flip them now. So if you're an Hausa person, as we speak, you're a Yoruba person, yeah, please translate this message to the poor people who don't understand English, so that they will understand, because they are the ones that we must save. If we have them on our side, these people will run. They are the ones that are most in chains, that we must unchain right now. This is what the message of Open Nigeria is about. Open Nigeria is about free, fair, equal, unlimited, and unconditional access to opportunity to all Nigerians to grow and develop and progress and prosper according to their abilities and levels of competency. When you have that, there is no reason the country will not move forward. There is absolutely no reason the country will not move forward. This is what America is about, where I am talking to you from right now. If you come from Nigeria and you were a goat in Nigeria, when you come to America, give yourself 2 years, unless you are destined to really be a goat, things will change. I have seen a young Nigerian here. He was a mechanic in Nigeria. He came here and he did a turnaround. He became a medical doctor. This is a country where you can dream and your dream will come true. Yes, because everything to actualize your dream is here. And you know what? Nigeria is materially richer than America. Nigeria is richer than the United States of America in natural and mineral resources. But the problem we have is mismanagement.
Keep left.
Through our tragedy of leadership. Mismanagement. Criminal mismanagement of our resources.
Take exit 775B on the right onto US 90 East toward Liberty.
Criminal mismanagement of our resources and our diversity for the benefit of a few. So this is what we must stand up for. Nigeria can be America and even better. Nigeria can be a country where children will go to sleep and dream, and their dream will come true. Because Nigeria has everything. Everything. We have been enabling these criminals. We have been enabling these criminals to do us the damage that they have been doing to us. They have destroyed the country, and they have made the country and its people most vulnerable. Yes, if care is not taken, Nigeria will be recolonized. And when Nigeria is recolonized, Africa will be in danger. This is what they want. That is why they are shooting up our country. Yes, since 1914, since 1914, this road to disaster started in 1914. When 6 people, yes, six, signed an amalgamation treaty. Yes, excluding over 350 ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. They drove it to independence in 1960. Independence of Nigeria was without basis. Yes, soon after the independence, 6 years after, the country went up in flames. Why did it? Because some people wanted to continue to advance the cause of Osman Dan Fodio in Nigeria. Yes, that is what led to the destruction of Nigeria. Somebody fired a shot in the head of Nigeria on day one. Yes, well, we must recover. No country is perfect. America is not perfect. But the children of America, the citizens of America, are never tired of working hard to make America better. But in our case, what have we been doing? our people have been working hard to destroy their country. Nobody loves Nigeria. Nigerians, for the most part, don't love their country. If you love your country and you know your right as a citizen of Nigeria, you will not allow the type of criminality that is going on. You will stand up for the country. Not many people are standing up for Nigeria. Now, I will say, okay, is it ignorance that we don't know that we must defend this country? Is it ignorance that we don't know that Nigeria is a community property that all of us must defend? Now, if you didn't know before, today I am begging you, know now that it is our business to ensure that Nigeria is not destroyed. It is our business to rise up to challenge those who are destroying Nigeria. It is our God-given right to do so. Yes, and if we don't do that, God will hold us accountable. And you know what? He is already holding us accountable for the pains and sorrow that we are dealing with every day. People are dying. The hospitals are not working. Schools are no schools. Roads are gully. The people live in darkness. Food is not guaranteed. Economy has crashed. Everything is failed. Yes, that is our punishment for the bad choices we have been making since independence. And then when people rise up and tell us the truth, the system help us label them as bad. Yes, all the good people, all the intellectuals from Nigeria, they have run away from the country. You see, what am I doing here? I am so talented in a lot of areas, but here I am. Yes, here I am, because Nigeria will not give me the opportunity to express myself. A lot of us are in exile. Some people are vowed never to want to have anything to do with Nigeria. Now, we ask ourselves this question. And let's ask ourselves this question. When you are in Nigeria, you are stuck. But when you leave Nigeria, come to the United States, unless you are destined to be a useless person, you will start prospering magically, because America gives you the environment, yes, the platform to be whatever you want to be. Nigeria takes that platform from you and sentences you to death before you are born. Yes, that's what Bob Marley said, kill them before they grow. Yes, that is exactly what Nigeria does to you. And now, the only people who can change Nigeria is we, Nigerian people. We, the Nigerian people. Now, ask yourself a question. And let's go a little bit further. Ask yourself a question. Why does Nigeria still go take instruction from Britain? Do you know that America was a British colony? Yeah, the United States, where I am standing here talking to you, was a British colony. One day, America decided that no, we are not going to allow Britain to continue to control us. We have to define ourselves for who we are. They sequestered themselves from the imperial control and manipulation by Imperial Britain, that little small country, holding the whole world hostage, holding the rest of Africa hostage. America stood up to the bully and told him, no, your control over us has ended, and it ends now. Yes. And what happened later? America today is the most powerful country on earth. America today is the most powerful country on earth. It has the most powerful army. It has the most powerful economy. It has the most powerful everything. Because America decided, the people decided, they discovered themselves and said no to hell with Imperial Britain. You are not going to tell us what to do. You know, Britain was collecting taxes all the way from over 7,000 miles, collecting taxes here. America said, no, we are not going to do that anymore. And they freed themselves. Once they freed themselves, America became a superpower. And now Britain takes instructions from America. Anywhere America goes, that is where Britain goes. If America says no, Britain will not say no, because it doesn't have the capacity, to do all that. And the same way, a black country, Nigeria, will emerge a superpower. If the people of Nigeria can summon the courage to say, to hell with Imperial Britain, we are not going to allow you to control us. What drives the British economy is mostly from Nigeria. Yes, money stolen from Nigeria is what is driving Britain. They don't have anything but the head of their queen or king. That is all. They don't produce a damn thing. They are out there everywhere exploiting the world. Yes, but they have some people in Nigeria working with them that they don't want to break a link with. So we must sever that link. And it's going to take you, I, and all of us to do so. We must declare our independence now. Yes, we must declare our independence. You know, I was so ashamed of myself being a Pan-Africanist, seeing all of the presidential candidates of Nigeria in the past election taking turns to go to Chatham House to showcase their manifesto. I was so disgusted. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with us, the black people of this world? What is wrong with Nigerians? What is the size of Britain? Their population is a paltry 87 million people, controlling 250 million Nigerians. What the hell? So it means that we are worms. Yes. And truly, it's not like we are all worms. We allow worms to be leaders. Worms have no brain. They can't think. Yes. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a worm. Buhari was a worm. Jonathan Goodluck was a worm. Obasanjo was a worm. Yes. Babangida was a worm. He didn't have no brain. Gowon was a worm. Murtala Mohammed was a worm. All of them were worms. When a worm is in charge, it is easily picked up. And how come we allow our worst to be our leaders in Nigeria? How come a country with intellectuals, and you know what? Wole Soyinka is a worm. Yes, Emeka Anyaoku is a worm. Yes, Femi Falana is a worm. All of them are worms. All of them are worms. Roaches. Roaches don't have brain. Worms that have no brains. We allow our worms to be our leaders. And look at where they landed us. So isn't it time we woke up? Somebody was telling me about Atiku the other day. Atiku at 80 something. A young man is telling me that Atiku will be the best president. Atiku is a worm. Goddamn corrupt worm. You wonder, I asked him, so what about you, young person? You can't run for president. You are wanting Atiku, you are articulated. And this was an Atiku who was disrespecting the people of Nigeria in a video I'm going to make a viral come in the next few days. He said that he positioned himself as a northerner in the first place. That was painful enough. That spirit of the north is dead. We're going to kill that spirit. Because that spirit is a very evil spirit with which Nigeria has been retarded. That spirit stands dead. Yes. We must unite and kill that spirit. Atiku insulted the rest of Nigeria. That the north does not need the rest of Nigeria to produce a president. Now, make it come to president. Me, I am not a fan of 2027. I don't want, politically, I don't want Nigeria to get to 2027 before the decisive action that will reshape Nigeria is taken. I am not praying for it. I am not interested. Nobody should involve me in anything 2027. 2027 should never materialize politically for Nigeria. I want action today. Anything that will set that country on fire and burn all the criminals holding the country hostage is what will work. That is where my prayer is. Yes, we must take responsibility. We must stop hiding. We have been hiding for a very long time. I'm not going to do anything. There's nothing we can do about it. Oh, God will change them. God is not going to change them. Then they will tell you, pray for your leader. Who is telling you to pray for your leader? The man, the pastor who is telling you to pray for your leader, in the evening he goes to collect money. When they during the election, they pray for them. Thieves, all of them. Thieves in the church, thieves in the mosque, thieves all over the place. Are we not ashamed of ourselves? That criminals have taken over our country. What kind of country Nigeria is? When they say Nigeria is a zoo, some people get angry. Nigeria is a zoo. If it's not a zoo, why will animals like Buhari
be on the right
be president of Nigeria?
Liberty?
Why will a drug dealer, certificate forger, identity thief like Bola Ahmed Tinubu become president of Nigeria? Why will a terrorist like Kashin Shettima become vice president of Nigeria? A terrorist in whose house those who bombed the United Nations building and killed so many people, in whose house they were arrested. Aminu Sokoto is walking free today. The man who masterminded the bombing of the United Nations building in Abuja in 2011 is walking free. You know in whose house he was arrested? Kashin Shettima. Yes, the founder of Boko Haram. Are we not ashamed that Bello Matawale, the former governor of Zamfara State, yes, is president of Minister of Defense in Nigeria, a terrorist, a criminal, somebody who quartered the bandits in the Zamfara State House, yes, and was buying them operational vehicles. Yes, he's the Minister of Defense of Nigeria. And you want Nigeria to be, you expect Nigeria to be safe, right? You guys are not serious in Nigeria. For real, Nigerians are not serious. If we are serious, we'll be waking up. Yes, when we stand up, we wake up, we stand up, say we want to demand accountability from those who are killing us. The army, a terrorist army right now, yes, infiltrated by terrorists, we come. They use the army to kill us. Those army, the soldiers in Nigeria, I begin to wonder what drives them. Are they soldiers? Are they truly soldiers? Whose interest do they represent? If they are truly Nigerian citizens,
take exit 775B on the right onto US 90 East toward Liberty.
If they are truly Nigerian citizens, they ought to be at the forefront of chasing the Satan's holding Nigeria away.
In 6.2
yeah,
miles,
because they are corrupt.
take the exit towards
Their
State
leaders
Highway
are corrupt.
Beltway East.
So that's where we are. But we, the people of Nigeria, must find a way and do justice for our country. All right? This is what we must do. And the time to do it is now. We must conquer fear. We are already dying. Yes. How are you going to prevent a fallen man from falling? We are already fallen. The only thing we have to do is to rise up. And we must do that. And we must do that. And we must remember that freedom never comes free. People must sacrifice. And this spirit of not wanting to sacrifice is the greatest undoing of Nigerians. We enjoy parties. We want to sing Davido. We want to sing Flavor. We want to listen to Basket Mouth. We want to, what is that one? Whiskey and all that. Man, please, the people of Nigeria, I'm telling you, those boys are politicians. Yes. Do you see them wake up? Do you see them stand up? Do you know what Bob Marley did in 1976? 1976. Jamaica was at the throes of a civil war. Bob Marley put his life on the line. Got into a plane from London to do a peace concert. Yes, he brought the country together and saved the country from descending into a civil war. That is what a patriot do. Yeah, a patriot
Speed check
does.
reported ahead on
Yes.
US 90 East.
Why is the Nigerian one? Tomorrow they'll go and be singing for Akpabio, doing their birthday parties. So honestly, why are Nigerians patronizing these people? Why are you buying their songs? Why are you downloading their songs? They are unpatriotic. They don't love Nigeria. They love their pockets. Yes, but you, the poor one, you still go and give your money to them and be dancing their silly music. Listen to their music. Where is the message? They don't have message. Listen to Bob Marley. Don't you hear message? You hear messages. Messages that are eternal. What are these ones singing? Absolutely nothing. That is a representation of the failure, the total disaster, the total failure of Nigeria. Nigerians, get up and stand up. Stand up for your right. Good night. I love you guys. Bye for now.